again, dudes. Since my last video on my cheapest, most used and most recently bought knives that I did the other day, I've had an awful lot of you saying show us some more of your knives, in particular the Harding and my Steve Armstrong knives. So here they go then, boys and girls. I'm going to show you individually by makers. So this one's going to be on A.S.Harding knives, Anthony Stephen Harding, Tony as I call him. I showed you last time my oak bushcraft knife, if you remember. This is my A.S.Harding. It's called Holm oak, this, H-O-L-M, not English oak. But this is just beautiful. That, I mean, that grain, pepperoni, I love it. I'm trying to keep it so it's not in the shadow. There's a great shadow here from somewhere. Yes, it's well, it's got black liners on it. 4mm 01 tool steel, but Tony sends it off to be hardened scientifically to 59 Rockwell, so each blade is spot on, and after he's ground it, keeps an edge for ages and ages and ages. And if you're up on your sharpening skills, you've no worries. Knife for life, really. I just strop this every now and again. That's all I have to do, and it's like a razor again. So that is my Tony Harding Holm Oak Bushcraft knife. Blade 4 1/4. The handle is 4 3/4. These are the dimensions I asked Tony for because I like that length blade and I like a longer handle, because I've got great big banana hands. Yeah, I've still got a little bit of room for shuffling up and down, depending on what tasks I'm doing. You know, options, boys and girls, options. So that is my Holm Oak Bushcraft. Well, I have a Holm Oak Anthony Stephen Harding Skookum to go with it, and this one's on a dangler. Get that out of the way. Nice leather sheath, beautiful. There you go, here's the knife. This is called a skookum. The main difference between a bushy and a skookum is the end cap there, look. Got steel on the end, flat piece of steel. And that's welded on, so that ain't going to fall off, unless you're absolutely ridiculous and go smacking it with a sledgehammer, which I don't think any of you would. I'm just going to move this camera over out this. That's gone a bit further, alright. Yeah, what was that? Yeah, don't go smacking it with a hammer. The idea of that is to crush nuts and stuff, which it does, because I've done it. The blade is a slightly different contour to the bushy. I'll show you in comparison. That one's a skooky. The bottom one is the bushy. You can see it's a higher point, not as a drop point as a bushy, and the spine is a lot straighter. Which is better? I wouldn't like to say, but I do know that for carving is incredible. It's fantastic for carving. Same again, 01 tool steel, 4mm thick, black liners, Holm Oak, same grind, super sharp, super duper sharp. So that's your A.S.Harding Skookum. Next, I hear you say, there's more. I hear you say give us a big boy. There it is. A.S.Harding Bowie. He makes loads of different Bowies. This is what I wanted. Frontiery style Bowie. Big bad boy. I've altered the sheath slightly myself. This bit on the top here that slides on, I cobbled that up. But Tony did all this fancy snancy bit. So here we go. Ooh, look at that. Great big beastie. 01 tool steel, and this one's got a Scandi grind. So not only is it a Bowie, it's a bushcraft Bowie. I've actually whittled spoons and forks with this, as Steve Wolfberg Armstrong can tell you. I cut the buggery out of my fingers doing it, but I did it just for a bet. Anyhow, back to the knife. 01 tool steel, 59 Rockwell. This is oak as well. It's not the same type of oak, but it's oak. Black liners again. Brass. Look at this file work. Smooth as a baby's bum as well, the file work. Beautiful. Proper chopper that. Super duper sharp. Not one for sharpening your pencils, that. Honest officer, it's for sharpening my pencils. Right, saving this for last. I sent Tony some snake wood that I had left from when I was making some English longbows. And I said, what do you reckon, Tom? A couple of weeks later, twing! This turns up. Scout carry. With a nice little, look like it's got bison on. And then inside, a bushy in snake wood. And trust me, boys and girls, snake wood is an absolute pig to work with. If you can get snake wood to not split, crack, you're doing better than me. Look at that. I'm trying to get it so you can see the grain pattern, because it is absolutely unbelievably snake wood. Any good? Get it out of the sun. This is natural shine, it's not polished because it's got that much oil in the wood. Anyway, I'd like to use it in the woods, but it's that blooming beautiful. I have it on display and use my oak one. So that again is an Anthony Stephen Harding bushy. This is in my snake wood. Ooh, 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 I hear you say. There you go then. That's my Anthony Stephen Harding collection of knives. And apart from that, that doesn't get a lot of use. But all the others get used and abused regular. Never had any problems. Never had any chips. Never had any roll. Nothing to speak of anyhow. No roll, definitely not. I've had little bits and pieces that need touching up, but they are stupendously sharp. Fabulous. Anyhow, I sound like I work for Tony, I don't, trust me. But highly, highly recommended. I've had all the others, I'm not going to mention names, I've had all the other top end ones. I've sold them, and I'm stuck by these now. So, boys and girls, I know quite a few of you are going to come over to Derbyshire. Steve Wolfberg and myself are going to be putting you a do on here in Derbyshire. When you do come over, you're quite welcome to have a play with all my shinies. Bring your shinies, because I'd like to see your shinies too. So, next maker I think will be our good buddy Steve. I'll give you a better look at his stuff. Okay, toodaloo.